What is up, PokeFam? Welcome to Pokemonster TCG. I'm super excited about the video I got for you guys today. Hopefully you all will be too. If you've been following the channel for a while, you know that I'm a big top loader when it comes to all the hits that I get and pull here on the channel and otherwise. So I have a ton of top loaders all over my house, guys. So this video has been a long time coming. I finally found a card guard top loader binder at Target. I don't know exactly how many top loaded cards it holds, but quite a few. So what we're going to do today is we're going to go through just the first couple of pages. I plan on making this kind of like a little mini series here on the channel. But I want to try to build the ultimate Pokemon binder out of the cards I have in my collection here. And at the end of the video, we're even going to open up one of these 30th anniversary boxes and see if we can pull something worth adding to the binder as well. So stay tuned if you want to see what exactly comes in one of those. But let's get right into this thing, guys. I love building a binder. I know it's not for everybody. I wasn't even a big binder guy myself for the longest time, but now that they got these top loader binders, I'm all for it. Building a binder is so much fun. There is no wrong way to do it. You can organize it however you want, put whatever you want in it. It's all about the person and the collector that's doing it. So you can leave a comment down in the comment section and let me know what you think of the binder thus far at the end, how you would do it, how you would change it, if you like any of the cards, anything you want to talk about. But let's get right down into this. But before we build this binder, guys, I do want to remind everybody that though we are living in a messy world, there is someone up above who loves us even in our mess. If only you will call upon him. Alright, guys, so I took a lot of thought into what the first page of the binder should be. And we'll look at some of the conditions of these cards and everything. But I figured, you know what? We might as well throw it back to where it all started from, guys, and give it to some of the OGs here. This is the Japanese Bulbasaur from 151. Gonna be the very first card we're gonna throw in right up top here of our first page. So you can probably go ahead and guess what card number 2 is gonna be. Our Ivysaur right here. And I hope I have a lot of these cards close by. I might have to flip through a stack or two, so just bear with me as we do this. Already, I'm going to have to look for, there it is, the Venusaur, the SIR from 151 Japanese. So starting off with a nice Japanese full set evolution line of the Bulbasaur cards. Absolutely love 151, one of my very favorite sets that has came out in a long time. I think a lot of people, especially OG fans, would agree with that. Then we're going to go to Squirtle. Love the Squirtle artwork. Love that he's there in the ocean. Gives it such a cool, realistic vibe. That's going to be our second start of our first page here. Going down to the second line. And of course, we have the Japanese War Turtle under the ocean there. These artworks are so sick. I mean, some people would just throw all the heat right here on the front page, suck the people in. But I want to be a little more subtle with it. You know, give them the goods, but leave them anticipating more. Got the Japanese, one of the best, arguably better than the Charizard SIR. I know that's a hot take, but this is just such a great Blastoise card. Absolute banger. Of course, the most valuable one is the Charizard. Alright. So you've probably figured out by now what our line number 3 is going to be. Give me one moment here while I... You know what? I think I'm already messing up a little bit. You know what? We'll do a filler. Because I know I have the Charmander line as well, but I don't seem to have the Charmander or the Charmeleon with me. Go figure. Should look through a little more before I hit the play button. So we're going to fill this one out with, we can do the Charizard here. I do have the Charizard EX. And I know I have a Japanese Charmander and a Japanese Charmeleon. So you know what? We'll just leave these two blank for now. They'll be placeholders. When I go to the next video, I'll show the full line of them. But I know I have them. So we'll leave those two blank. So as you can see, our first page is going to be all the 151 big evolution lines there. I think that'll look really cool. That's just a start to the binder here. So moving into this next page, I thought a cool way to start it off would be to follow it up a little bit from the first page and go with the Charmander, looking like he wants to lunch on that Pidgey out there. Love this Charmander. It was the promo for the Obsidian Flames ETB, and let me tell you what, though Obsidian Flames was not an amazing set, that Charmander may have been the best thing to come out of it, and it was just the promo in that. Then, of course, we have the Squirtle here. This one is Japanese with the Pidgeys, goes with that art set. These were actually in English out of Stellar Crown. In Japanese, I know they came out of a set, but I don't remember what the set name is called. And there we have the Bulbasaur. You know what? I kind of want to switch it up now because I did Bulbasaur on the first line, on the first page. I'll do Bulbasaur right there. And then we'll do Squirtle and then Charmander right over here. What was your favorite starter, guys, of the original three? I was a Charmander guy myself. Not even because of the Charizard, but just in general. So then I figured we'd go straight with just a couple cards I like. So I'm going to do, do I want to do that Pikachu? I'm going to throw that Pikachu in here. This is a secret rare from Stellar Crown. Really cool card. Going with kind of the original vibes here still for the first two pages. So I think that Pikachu will look good there. I do have the English Blastoise here. But the all rest of the set was Japanese on that first page with the Squirtle line. So I figured I'd do the Japanese Blastoise SR with that. But here is my English Blastoise. We'll go ahead and slide him in here since he is almost like a duplicate. But a really, really cool card. Put him right there under the Squirtle. I think that looks kind of cool. This promo. Absolutely love this promo. Coolest thing out of the Mega Charizard box that we just got not too long ago. I do have one of these. I kept one of those boxes sealed. I'll put him under the Charmander here. I almost wish I had a really cool Venusaur card to throw under this right here. I feel like that would really just kind of go with the flow. But for right now, that'd be fine. Next, got to throw it to Pokemon I absolutely love, which is Mew. This is the secret Mew card out of Crown Zenith. Got all the Pokemon in the background there. Super cool. A lot of these cards are in really, really good conditions. From my collections, I do penny sleeve and top load everything. This is a Mewtwo V-Star out of Crown Zenith as well. One of the biggest bangers, maybe even the biggest card you can pull out of the set. I'm not sure. I think it's up there. I don't know if it's the top, but it's definitely up there. To be about $150 plus card raw as it sits right now. So we're going to throw that, let's throw that Mewtwo down one slot. See, even when you think you have a plan, it can always change when you're building binders. And you can go back and change it later, and that's the great part about it. This card had to be on one of my top two pages. One of my absolute favorite cards. Super pain to grade, and maybe we'll try it one day. But the Ancient Mew is just a must-have. I love this card. Maybe one of my favorites in my whole collection. And we're going to put that right there in the middle. And then we'll move on to this next page. We'll maybe do like 3 or 4 pages, and then we'll go ahead and open up that Pokemon box. So I kind of just want to throw some secret rare, some gold cards on this page. You know, I want it to be definitely a page with some heat on it. So we're going to go with the Mega Latias EX here. This is one I recently pulled on the channel. Absolutely love this card. Such a beautiful card. We'll go ahead and throw Latias up there. Now, these next pages aren't really going to be too horribly themed out, you know, because, I mean, some of it will be, but I really just want to put some heat on these pages. Some of the bigger cards that I've pulled. The Hydreigon EX out of White Flare. Was lucky enough to pull that one here on the channel as well. I think I'll throw him up there next. This one, actually, a friend had sold to me a while back and ended up buying it for my son. But then when I traded for all that vintage, he wanted to trade me for some of the vintage cards. And I love this card. So he ended up trading me this Mimikyu V Galarian. Is it a Galarian Gallery or a Trainer Gallery? I'm sorry, Trainer Gallery card from like Brilliant Stars or one of those from the Sword and Shield era. So super stoked with that. Gonna throw that in there. You know what? Let's do a little bit of evolution love here. I know evolutions are a big thing. A lot of people like them. Got the Leafy on here. Japanese. I'm going to go ahead and throw this maybe in the middle here. I do like the rainbow borders on these cards. Also got the Jolteon SAR right here. We'll go ahead and throw this one off to the side right here. And then maybe just kind of balance it out color-wise. I'll go ahead and throw this SIR Galvantula EX right here on this side. Kind of keeps it all with the rainbow borders here, all kind of terrestrial. I think that looks pretty cool. Now a couple SIRs to really close this page off. You know what? I do have another Pikachu. I know it's not going to be beside the first Pikachu, but it's still close enough by. People will see I have two of them when they look through the binder. Then we're going to go with this super cool Deoxys VMAX here. Was absolutely stoked when I pulled this thing out of Crown Zenith. Such a cool card. Not really, centering ain't really great on it, but I mean, just awesome, awesome card. Coming up in value along with most of the Crown Zenith set. And then maybe we'll top our second one off here with an SIR Belly Bolt EX here. Think this thing's cool. Was super happy when I pulled this one. This one came out of Journey Together. I pulled it early on when Journey Together came out. So go ahead and throw that there. Let's see, we got a couple of cards left here to play with. I think maybe we should go in with some gold cards. Maybe start off with some golds. Do love this Dragonite EX gold card here. Super cool. Got a little bit of condition issues on it. Nothing major. But as far as a binder card goes, great, great binder card. And then, let's see, throw a couple more golds. I got quite a few to choose from here. We'll keep the golds in the same section. So maybe we'll go with the Golden Go EX here. Secret illustration rare. I think this one is super, super awesome. I was super happy when I pulled that card. That one comes out of Paradox Rift, I believe. And then we got one of my other favorite gold cards here, and one that's surprisingly affordable still from Silver Tempest, this Lugia V-Star gold card. I believe this thing is definitely under like 15 bucks, guys. I'm not telling anybody how to invest, but it might be a card worth picking up. This, along with the Rainbow Rare, both super cheap right now, and I feel like they won't always be as cheap as they are. So that's just my little piece of information for the video. Do with it what you want. Got the Iono's Belly Bolt EX gold card here. Super, super cool one, having the gold card collection. I am a fan of the gold cards. I know everybody, not everybody was. Then we got some item cards here. We got the Night Stretcher gold we'll throw in there. We have the Lavencia gold, which came out of a newer set. I know, Destined Rivals, I believe. Throw that one in there. Love this top loader binder. This thing is so cool. And then we got a Hollow Water Energy gold there. So we'll throw those in. Then we can end our gold page off. And maybe we'll do one more and we'll jump over to doing that box opening real quick. We'll do the Buffalint EX here, SIR, out of White Flare in the middle. And then when we get some more gold cards, we'll throw in a gold card here and here. Probably move these over. Durant EX, love it when you can connect the artworks. I wish I had 3 of these to put on a binder page, but I've only pulled one of them out of Surging Sparks, I believe that one is. And then the last page for at least today's video. Let's see what we have here to work with. Let's just do some cool stuff. Let's just make this one kind of some cool cards here. Man, I really wish I had a big Ghastly, but I don't at the moment. I know there was one out of Temporal Forces I just never pulled. But I do got this really cool Haunter promo. Gengar is my favorite Pokemon. So, love that Haunter. Love this Gengar. This one's out of Temporal Forces. This is the full art. Actually quite a valuable card, even though it is just a full art out of Temporal Forces there. And then let's go with the Mewtwo Team Rockets EX full art here. This one my kid actually just pulled. And I believe that 500 subscriber special video, if you haven't seen that, check that out. Congratulations to the winner on that giveaway, by the way. Then let's go with some really cool illustration rares. Love Tomokazu Kamiya. Love the Drowsy art rare here. I think it's one of the best cards you can pull, in my opinion, out of Scarlet and Violet base. We're going to throw that right there. Gonna do, I love this card. Magikarp XY promo. I mean, who doesn't love a good carp? This one got a little bit of dings to it. A little bit loved. But just such a beautiful older promo now. Now at least like 10 years old or so. Maybe a little older. Then we'll go with Misty Psyduck. This was my chase out of Destined Rivals. And I pulled it fairly early on into the set out of a 3-pack blister. So happy to have this. Hopefully we'll get that Psyduck out of Ascending Heroes. I would love to put that right here or put them side by side. Would be really, really great. Then we're going to go with a final 3 for this page. We got the Typhlosion here. Ethan's Typhlosion. Really cool card. I think pretty underrated, honestly. It's came down a bit in value. And then, you know what? If one's good, two's even better. We'll go ahead and throw that Ethan's Typhlosion right there. And then we'll do just one cool card to throw this page off and to end it for right now. And I hope you guys like this kind of content. There's obviously, you know, maybe like 8 or 9 or 10 pages, 12 pages left to fill. Figure we'll fill them over a couple videos here, just as part of our openings. But I'm going to throw a Team Rockets SIR Giovanni in there. And that's going to do it so far, guys. Let me know what you think of the binder so far. Gotta still add the Charmander and the Charmeleon there. But we got the 151 Evolution lines. We got our SIRs, our Mews and Mewtwo's. Those Pidgey artworks there with the starters. Definitely one of my favorite pages so far. You know, the Latias EX, the Hydreigon, the Mimikyu, the Evolutions. Really like the way that page came together. And then the gold cards with our secret illustration rares down there. And our start of our full art and illustration rares. And there's still secret rares left to go. I still have a ton of vintage I want to throw in this thing. But that is going to be the binder so far for now. Let me know your thoughts on that. And let's get right into this 30th box. I do want to say, guys, any kind of product with 30th on it, of course, you want to open them by all means. This one had a tear in it. I bought 2 with the intention of opening one and keeping one sealed. So since this one was damaged, I figured I'd open this one. But I think anything, as we can see with the 20th and 25th anniversaries, anything limited edition or anniversary-wise, you know, something with a coin, something like that, nice little Pikachu promo. Only worth like $4 right now, but eventually, trust me, it's going to be worth some money. So take that and do whatever with it you want. Always open them, have fun. They're meant to be open. But if you're keeping stuff sealed, it might not be bad to pick up an extra one of these if you can find them in the wild, or 2 or 3, and keep them sealed. So we got Phantasmal Flames ×2 and Mega Evolution ×1. I think we'll go in that order here. Let's check out this Pikachu promo, though, since we got it out. Got the nice little stamp 30th right there. This is a reprint Pikachu, I believe, from Temporal Forces. But it's got the cool Cosmo foil pattern to it right there. And then we have, and I'm a coin collector, so I do love having a new coin for the collection and a 30th anniversary Pokemon Day coin there. Super awesome. Got the 3-0 as the cheeks, which they've started doing that since like the 20th, I believe. But now let's get into these packs and see if we can pull something really, really cool in here to add into the binder on the next video. Let's see what we got. There's code card going out. Charmeleon, Yamper, Nimble, Piloswine, Blowtorch, Viper. Can we pull a big hit out of pack number 1, Phantasmal? We've still not pulled an SIR out of you. Come on. Blowtorch reverse. And a Flygon regular hollow there with a Psychic Energy behind it. Heracross. Come on, Heracross. I heard you had the SIRs in you. No, not really. Actually, I heard Lopunny did. But I don't think that's a proven fact either. I do think it is random, but just thought that was funny. There's the next code card going out. Always give away the code cards here on the channel. Charmeleon again. Swinub. Haunter. Punk Helmet. Cresselia. Moltres reverse. Mamoswine reverse. Come on, a full art. Oh, a Miss Magus EX. We'll take it. It is a hit. Probably not going to be going in the binder, I'm not going to lie. But you never know. Maybe we'll run out of great cards. I think I have enough to get that binder covered. But we'll go in here to Mega Evolution. And after that binder, man, I'm going to have to go get another one. Because I probably have like 800 to 1,000 cards. If I could eventually binder them all in the top loaders, that would be the goal. Last pack. Going to Mega Evolution here. There's the code card. See if we can have some luck like we did when we pulled that Latias EX. Man, that was just such a great feeling. Got the Thievul there. Beware. Chikorita. Grumpig. Pyrar. Tinkaton. We got the reverse Garganacl. Oh, sweet. Okay. I love this. Absolutely love this. I forgot that this was in here, but when I first seen this set come out and I was watching it on YouTube, this was one of my favorite illustration rares. I thought this thing was so awesome. Just one, I like Onix, I like Steelix. Thought Steelix was a cool, evolved form of Onix. But look at the way they did his teeth on this and everything. I just thought it was so awesome. And you will absolutely be seeing this card go into the binder on the next video. So that's going to do it for today's opening, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you for coming and checking out the content. If you liked it, make sure to smash that like button. It helps out the channel greatly, and it would mean a lot to me. And remember, guys, until next time, I love you. Jesus loves you. Peace.